Hey guys, and welcome back to another chapter of Choose Your Own Minecraft Adventure. Here we are, finally in Chapter 8. Wanted to start off by saying a big thank you to everyone who voted and helping us get to our biggest vote goal so far fairly quickly. I think it only took us about 4 days, so awesome. That was a 45 vote goal, so again, thanks to everyone who voted. So, as many of you already know, we will be going into the Nether in this chapter. Yes, the Nether. Ooh. Fun. We will see. So, something else I wanted to get into before we jumped into things. I wanted to give another big thank you to everyone who has actually started following me on Twitter after I gave out my, I guess, nickname or whatever, my screen name on Twitter. And sort of as a thank you to the very few guys who were already following me before I went out and officially put that out there in the last episode, I invited a few of them to join me on my own little private Minecraft server. You guys may know the one I'm talking about. It's the one I've mentioned before many a times in this series. The one that I sometimes play with my friend on. So I had them join me, and we ended up doing a little building, doing a little exploring, a little creeper fighting. It was a lot of fun. So if I've got time at the end of this chapter, I think I want to take you guys on a short little tour of what we got going on there. So, let us now finally get on with this chapter. Something I wanted to show you guys. You might notice some resources missing. I have moved some of them a little closer to where I want to do the next piece of this chapter, or the first piece of this chapter, I should say. And, well, I also spent a little time off screen cleaning things up in the cave, but I'm not quite where I want to be, and I figured if I spent any more time cleaning up the cave off screen, it'd be a big waste of an opportunity to show you guys on the screen the things that I was doing. The farm is doing great. Now that we've got the thing moved up, I've already harvested it at least twice, so things are definitely doing better here. Now, as far as the changes I've made in the cave, I'm not really going to point them out. I'm kind of interested to see how many of you are actually going to be able to pick up on the ones that I've done. Needless to say, certain things have gotten a bit more spacious, shall we say. So, first things first in this chapter, we are going into the Nether, but I kind of want a nice base to set off from. Now, the house upstairs is great and all, but it does not really strike me as a very fortified location to be entering the Hell Dimension from. So, to that end, I wanted to go ahead and clean up down, well, much further down in the cave, and set up a very nice official base. Now, don't worry, I probably won't be spending too many episodes on that. I'm trying to keep it to no more than one, so we might get to see lots of time-lapse, montage type stuff. Something I will point out, I had a tragic water accident in the lava pool. Was obsidianized. It was sad. So, as I pointed out before, I made that unilateral decision to take down the staircase. I had someone who was very attached to it, and I'm very sorry, but it's gone, man. It's gone. You'll notice here I finally blocked in the water. And there are some other changes you might be able to notice just looking through here. They're subtle, so you might need to go back and watch some of the old episodes. This is probably the biggest change. And just to kind of give you an idea of how much cleaning up I was doing off screen. Just a little bit. So, now that we're down here... Ah yes, I also spent a bunch of AFK time gathering arrows from our factory, because when you go into the Nether, you don't want to go in there without weapons. Oh, and I guess I should point out the TNT. I figured that could be useful in some of the cleanup I want to do. So, and here are the supplies I brought. First things first, I wanted to go ahead and craft up some nifty diamond tools. I think I can go ahead and splurge a little and go with 2 diamond picks. Ooh, yeah. And Yeah, okay. We'll go with 1 diamond shovel. Ah. Very nice. And I think for the rest, I'm just going to make up another iron pick, just in case these 2 diamonds don't get me all the way there. There we go, very nice. Okay, so first things first, I kind of want to open up this area a bit, give myself a little more space, because what I'm thinking is I want a portal room of some sort. I don't want to just plop a portal out there and be like, alright guys, let's go to the Nether. That didn't seem quite right. So, I got started, I kind of have an idea of how far back I want to take things here, and it's more or less to this wall. And I think these torches, what I was planning on doing was using a ladder if I ever had need to get back up here. But we will see. And, okay, good. I made that jump. Yes. Still very nice. I moved this torch. I noticed when I was showing you guys stuff before how annoying it was to have it, like, jutting right through the diagonal part of the screen. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and get to work cleaning up this area, and, well, depending on how I put things together in the editing process, you guys might see something interesting, or you might see just a real quick jump to the end. Alright, so I'm gonna get to work. Okay guys, so this is about what I've got so far. Widened the area a heck of a lot. Finally put in that ladder I was talking about. And depending on what I left in during editing, you probably saw the staircases I added all over the place. In case I edited this all out, I'm going to go ahead and just walk you guys through it all. Clean this place up a lot. Got rid of all the mess. Gave us a nice clean way in and out, and I keep hearing skeletons and zombies splashing around up here, so might be something worth check out later. But not today. At least not in this chapter. We've got plenty other scary things to work with. So, up this way. This is a much better stairwell than what we were using before. And you might be wondering why, with all the smooth stone I was replacing, did I leave cobble? This is to let me know that there is something back there that I covered up on purpose. This still needs work. I have no idea what I want to do with it. But it could be something interesting. For any of these places that I have no idea what to do with, I could definitely use some suggestions from you guys. Here we go. Finally have stairs up here, so we don't have to do the hop up. And that's about all. So, let us head back down. I'm not quite done yet with all the cleanup I want to do, but I'm going to go ahead and off-screen the rest of it, as I'm having a hard time figuring out what I want to do, and leaving Fraps running this long is probably quickly filling up my hard drive, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut things off in a few minutes here, and finish things up, and I think I'll pick up tomorrow for me, but possibly a few minutes, possibly the next episode for you guys, and I'll show you what I've done. Because there's things here, I've got the area, I don't know yet. It needs something. And I'm going to figure that out off screen. So, anyway, here we go. We now have a portal room. Yes, the portal room. So, dug this entire area out. Interestingly enough, the skeletons are actually traveling right above this row of stone right here. Had a few of them almost drop in on me when I was breaking out the dirt that used to be there. So I've already got some space ready to go. The portal's going to go basically right here. Let's see. I need to do something about these corners. Don't usually make 4 tall rooms, but oh well. Some of you might be wondering, what's with all the dirt? Well, once we have made our successful comeback from the Nether, which I'm hoping is a successful comeback, the dirt is taking the place of where I want to put netherrack that I will eventually light on fire. And I'll probably take the torches out and just have a nice fire-lit, scary portal room. I think it'll look nice. The only thing I want to do here is maybe add some sort of stairs or something, as again, the jump is kind of annoying. But that's about where we are now. Arrow Factory is still doing great. Been kind of picking stuff up and dropping it off as I build. And I think I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to you guys right here. And I will see you again when things pick up and I've got some progress to show you. Alright guys, I will see you when I see you.